Alright, and we're back. So, Corey is out in the woods with Kunmon. There is no actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf nearby.
What a theoretical cannibal. Anyway.
What? Was that necessary to do this? Never mind. Don't mind me. Ignore me. I'm crazy today.
Yes, so... What does Kunmon disagree with Corey with at the moment?
Oh god, again.
They're arguing about the fighting thing again. They're currently arguing about how the disagreement currently is that Kunmon says he is going to digivolve again. Corey says, no way. Because I'm pretty sure this has been a pretty constant argument, considering...
I'm pretty sure...
Well, because Kunmon only just digivolved for the first time during the movie. Uh-huh. So this is probably a very frequent argument.
Yeah. Okay. So so as you guys are arguing through the woods, Corey, you hear a loud snap, the traditional hey, something else is out there snapping a branch kind of thing. As Kunmon is going full rant mode.
Yeah.
And therefore not noticing it. What do you do?
Full rant mode.
Stops and tell Kunmon to be quiet and turns and looks.
Kunmon, you were just told to be quiet.
Shut up! Yeah. No, I hear something.
Baby.
Kunmon just looks around. I don't see anything. He whispers. Yeah.
Well, I think between that, you have triggered the wonder move. Which... You go ahead and read that off if you haven't got it up already. If you have to get it up before me. Alright, I got it.
Okay.
When you look at the world around you and start to ask questions, roll plus star.
Yeah, hi. What do you want? Sit. Good boy.
Okay, 6.
Okay, on a miss. You learned something you wish you didn't know.
Uh-oh.
And bearing down on you is the thing you wish you didn't know was who is out there in the woods with you, and that is Doberman. And you're kind of you realize you are kind of away from anyone who might be able to help you anytime soon. And you hear him say,
"When you walk away." I'm sorry.
Wrong game.
I know, I'm more laughing because of how much crap she gives me for me doing it.
This is why I'm doing it all the time now, because of you!
Blame got it memorized, because that's the big reason why I do it. Because they do, whenever something they do, someone walks away, they trigger that, or...
Okay.
So.
I will accept this.
But anyways, you're cornered, and he starts speaking to you. It's like... Sorry, my brain is just... I had the thoughts in my head, and then they just went...
Bloop. You know, typical...
Yeah. You will reveal to me the location of the rogue one. Or face deletion.
The Legion?
Deletion.
I was like, delete. I'm like, what, anonymous?
Let's just not think about how they would work in a Digimon world. Let's just not.
No, thanks.
Yeah. Even if I knew where he was, I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, mean. Ouch.
Your obstinance is unnecessary. Yes, your obstinance is unnecessary. Yeah, you think?
Yeah, you're trying to hurt him. No one needs to be hurt here.
Incorrect.
Just Tawny. Tawny needs to be hurt.
But Ken can do that.
And he lunges, basically picking up Corey by the shirt, and just kind of starts flailing around. What does Kunmon do in this circumstance?
Dude, that's rude.
Jumps at him. Because he's not going to digivolve yet, but because he's not going to do it when he was just being told that he couldn't.
Yeah.
But he is going to try to fight.
Alright, yeah, so I imagine Kunmon's doing, like, little bites on him.
Yeah.
Like, not terribly effective, but it is irritating him, so he starts running off trying to get the bug off, get... The dog has a flea, and that flea is Kunmon.
A very, very big flea that stings.
I can see him headbutting him in the heels, too.
He's like, I just picture him on the side of Doberman, as Doberman's he's picking up Corey like he's a kitten. And they're running off, they're running through the woods.
Scruff?
But but the shirt is dead, because, humans don't have scruff.
Oh, humans don't have scruff.
Unless they haven't shaved in a while.
Well, he does have slightly longer hair, so...
That would be...
grab the bean by the hair. Do not grab the bean by the hair. That would hurt.
No. So yeah, they kind of take off running through the woods, and that's kind of where we cut away from them. We'll resolve that thread in a little bit there. Cutting over to Kendallin.
Woot.
So,
what's up?
Yeah, you've kind of been discussing. He's been kind of doing some, because he's got Doraemon has been kind of poked and prodded quite a bit, but like nothing major.
Oh, good.
Like literally just poked, and like not like actually like a syringe or anything, just like a little probe kind of thing.
Like a jab.
Yeah, like it's a blunt probe. It's just like a little like nothing sharper than like a thermometer. So it's like fascinating. This is quite fascinating, really.
You're gonna tell me what you find.
Sorry, I'm not used to being around someone else while in my work, or at least not someone else who wants to talk to me, at least. The other grad students tend to not care too much for me. Intelligence can be a terrible isolator, especially when you are particularly gifted and so young.
I kind of understand that. I've got a friend who's kind of in a similar situation.
Yes.
Anyway,
it is
what'd
a
you find?
It seems that my prior theory is definitely bearing fruit. There seems to be disputing code fragments, at least what I would assume to be that. Obviously, reverse engineering a complex creature like your partner here would be much more than a few hours worth of time. And I'm sure that it would not be pleasant for him as well.
I feel like Doraemon would chirp up here, say something.
What? Not pleasant for who again?
You!
No, that's I think the line.
I think that's what he's saying.
Not pleasant for who again?
Don't worry your little fuzzy head. I have no intention of doing anything to harm you. But yes, it definitely does seem like
There's a narrowing of eyes.
there is definitely foreign code. He kind of there. This is definitely invaluable information. I think I might be able to create, like, a patch layer that kind of acts as an adapter to your partners to these various code things. Making it basically an interpreter that kind of allows your partner to interface with the various digital worlds that apparently collide with our small English town.
So you're saying he'd be able to digivolve without getting hurt?
Hopefully, yes. But
That would actually be really helpful, considering the last
yes.
time we had someone try and do that, they got zapped. Something.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure what it was.
Yes. Suddenly you hear a buzzing. You hear a buzzing, and he kind of looks like oh, and he pulls out his little phone and he looks at it. Is like, oh bother, is that late already? Miss Kendallin, would you care to come over to my home for dinner tonight? I feel like we have much more to discuss, but I did promise my family I would be home.
Yeah, great. But don't call me Kendallin. Call me Ken.
Oh, very well, Ken. Yes, you kind of, you walk outside the museum and you see a car pull up and a man walk out and open the door for the two of you. A very old, rickety-looking old man.
Rickety looking?
Yes.
Rickety looking old man.
Yes.
I'm entertained.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
no.
okay, totally off topic, but for some reason I'm picturing Jedi.
I would call Jedi rickety looking.
It's not.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm sorry, I
we
know
all
it's
know
not.
that we've recast Jedi as Ewan McGregor in the Adventure 02.
Yes.
I know. I had to explain where my brain was going. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. But yes.
But yes.
So yeah, you kind of go in and it's like it kind of the drive it you make some pleasant chat. Like mostly he's talking about various theories about things. He does seem to be like, you definitely can tell these kind of this like kind of cutting edge of science. Like this is stuff that things aren't fully explained yet. So this clearly is where his true passion lies. Is just kind of these like trailblazing kind of scientific endeavors.
Right.
So, yes. Actually, I do want to have this little conversation here. This is because I don't remember how much of it was discussed earlier, but I think he's going to ask you a little more in depth. So, during the Rift incident, you may have explained it a bit to me before. I just kind of am curious about a bit more of the details of it. You formed some sort of synthesis with was it with your partner or was it with something else?
Oh, that. That's a long story to explain. But I guess long story short is back a few years ago, when I had visited the digital world again, I was given what was called a legendary spirit. And I can evolve into that spirit.
So, was this the same digital world that you went to, or was it a different one? Because
the one we saw in the Rift?
Well, no. You said when you went back. I'm trying to.
Oh,
I'm trying to say
it was different. It was a different digital world that I went to the second time.
That might be a useful. After dinner, I have some not as well, not as much as that, but I have a couple of EKGs and such that can detect some electromagnetic fields. I might want to, with your permission, of course, to just do a brief surface level scan to see if I can pick up anything, and that might be if I could get probably a native signature from that other world, because apparently you are still connected to it, and that power did still work in the rift and such. That might be something I can potentially use as a basis to formulate my patch.
Yeah, sure. I've got no problem with that.
Oh, quite. Quite what? What the?
Wait, what?
I saw. Yeah, I think
He's
I know.
very
I think
proper.
I know what he's talking about. Are you responding to the thing Jane sent?
What?
Are you responding to the thing Jane sent?
I didn't even know Jane sent anything.
The timing of it was very interesting.
No, it was just me speaking quite for character. I just was like, wait, what am I saying? Yes. Smash. It's supposed to be smashing. Oh, just in time. I believe we have arrived at my homestead. I apologize for the noise. My sister is my twin sister is celebrating her birthday today.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I mean, as soon as you said rickety servant, I knew where this was going.
I was thinking that, but at first I was like, no way, there's no chance.
Yes.
Yep, I knew it was coming.
But yes,
Wait, that means it's his birthday today too.
No, he's about to explain that actually. Yes, even though we're twins, I was born 2 minutes before her, before the stroke of midnight. She was born 3 minutes after.
So your birthday was yesterday?
Yes, that was the prior engagement. Otherwise, we would have been able to meet the day before.
Oh, no problem. That's very unusual, the way that happens.
Yes. She insists that we don't get along well. We may be twins, but we are two different individuals.
Hey, I get that. I'm a twin too, so.
Yes.
How convenient.
But yes, as you guys gonna go in, so I guess who of the three of you, I'm gonna say the three of you conveniently don't, right? Because Ethan does not want to actually go anywhere near the party room because he finds the music to be not in his taste.
Yes.
And it's, at the very least, it is too loud for proper concentration, is what he says.
Right.
But we'll cut over to
said a very minimal amount that we're going to a party. Probably a minimal amount of that, Travis.
Yeah. Yeah. So cutting over to the thing, you actually do. Travis does manage to kind of strike up get some, having some good conversation with people, like talking about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How well do you do on DDR? Did you finally get your turn?
Well, Travis,
how
isn't
graceful
a
are you?
Guy.
I think Tawny rocks at it, but that's Tawny. She also lived in a game shop, so I think she rocks at anything you can declare as a game at all. She also was practically raised by Taya.
Enough that like he didn't immediately fail, but not so much that it's actually an impressive performance.
So he has to play on beginner.
Snide comments.
I personally have never played DDR, so
okay.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna say you did well, but there was like one.
You're familiar enough with it, but you did play on beginner, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you did fairly well,
yeah.
but there was like one point where there was.
Hey, I'm okay, but not great. Oh, so you play on the easiest setting? What?
What I'm gonna say.
Well, if you play, you could be on light mode.
Like,
Just saying.
that's
I don't
me,
know.
too. Like, I mean, for me, like, I'm okay, but I'm not fantastic at it. And I pretty much consistently will just play on beginner, because anything else, and I will probably hurt myself.
Let me go.
okay.
Let me go over the modes real quick. Beginner is basically like step, wait, step, wait. Light kind of is a step up from that. It's a little more graceful, but there's not a lot of fast steps like some of the harder
Right.
modes.
It's yeah.
Mhm.
Like I say, he probably knows how to do it, but it's not. It's fine.
Okay, so
I
what
can
I'm
see
gonna
him
was
playing
just-
light mode.
I was just surprised that you're like, no. Unless you're good, you're on the easiest mode. Uh-huh.
But what I'm gonna say is that
Is that how hard this
I was
game
just
is?
joking, but
Okay. I'm sorry.
so I'm gonna say is like during your thing you're doing okay, but what happened is at the end of it you slipped, but it happened to slip in just the way that your hands hit the last two buttons in the song, so everyone kind of thought it was an intentional flourish.
Intentional flex of oh no, what am I doing? No, I hit my the last two buttons. I boom with my hands.
Like
Awesome.
you kind of
they
you kind of
thought it
caught
was
your
intentional.
so like kind of people are kind of that's kind of like they're kind of cheering on like yeah, oh cool, you're awesome, like and that's kind of what kind of got you ingratiated there.
Okay.
So if that sounds okay to you.
Okay.
So yeah, so you're kind of talking and such, and Tony, they finally are starting to serve the food.
Yay, I'm hungry.
So how
And that means I can leave after I eat.
like I guess like how close to the chest are you playing in like you're playing on just like eating in once the food's gone you're gone kind of
I
thing.
guess pretty close to the chest.
Okay, you're playing that. I wasn't sure because like I was just gonna kind of play. I knew which ways it could go, but
I'm not an animal. I'm not gonna go and like say like, oh, I'm here to serve the food.
I mean, some people would.
But yeah, so you kind of
But she's not exactly being social either.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's specifically the biggest thing, is she's really not being social because Tawny does not really like people.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's like event, like you kind of Ariana kind of got pulled to obligations away for a bit, but she's kind of made her way back to you at this point.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm sorry the party's kind of lame. Fortunately, I'm not the one paying the bills on it, so the executives get their veto on things.
Alright. No, it's fine.
So, like,
I've been to worse parties. AKA anything I've been to with my brother.
Wow.
Been to worse, parties. Some of them include stealing of souls.
Well, I'm thinking more about, like,
Details.
dinners she's been
Yes.
forced to,
mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. That's more what I'm thinking about.
Mhm.
Like, I know we kind of pushed this, but this is kind of like, I feel like because of the specific playbook she picked, I am actually going to say, like, and also because Tawny has already, on this show, has tried to get a tattoo. So I feel like I have a little more flexibility in that regard.
Oh, dear.
It's like,
Uh-oh.
he kind of like looks around, kind of looks at you conspiratorially.
Yes.
You know what I think would be kind of cool that we could get away with?
What?
Well, down the hall there is... My parents have a cabinet.
And?
Well, let's just
Oh,
say
no.
they might know, they might think they lock it well, but I know they're also very lazy about where they keep the key. And I've heard, it's, I've heard, it's probably not an uncommon thing. You got that nice punch bowl there, right?
Yeah.
So, maybe we should
Go spike it.
liven the party up a little.
Okay.
Oh no. This child is as mad as Tawny.
That's...
Your brother is going to kill you.
I'm
this is-
so scared of Yugi!
This is intentional. This is each character is kind of supposed to push different characters in different ways. I think you guys can guess which way Ariana is pushing Tawny.
Oh, obviously.
So, but yeah, so you guys kind of sneak off. Travis, you see Tawny and Ariana kind of sneaking off the side out of the main party room. I'm just saying you notice it.
Okay. Sure. This is fine. Travis is doing his schmoozing.
Yep.
Schmoozing.
Schmoozing.
So, you see them coming back in. Their hands behind their back. Clearly, nothing. They're not up to anything.
Not at all.
Oh, not at all. Listen here.
So yes. Meanwhile, you had a smaller, a portion of the food was kept out of the party for you and Ethan to have, because again he just doesn't want to be in the party. But obviously they're gonna share the food. They're not barbarians.
I hope not.
Just filthy rich.
But yeah, so it's again, I'm sorry about the thing. I thought her last one was much quieter than before.
Don't worry about it. Like this happens all the time, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Where did I put it? You're kind of in his room, and there's various It looks like one of those rooms. It doesn't look like it's decorated really as much as he just finds place to do it. A very a lot of jury rig technology kind of things in here, on shelves and such. You see little wires together. There's some soldering tools here and there. This looks like the room of a messy inventor kind of thing.
Got it.
It's kind of the vibe you get going here. He kind of moves some. She kind of rummages around and pulls out something. It looks like a, you see a little read down. It's got a little probe on the thing. And it's here it is. He screws it into the back of the serial port of his computer tower, because that's the those things still existed at this time frame. I mean, USB is a thing, but he's he probably got stuff from military surplus, so it's probably older tech that he kind of modified to feed his things. So
hey, whatever works, right?
all right, stand still as he kind of starts waving, and you hear the little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo of science being done.
That sounded a lot like that.
I'm not. No, that's not what's going
Actually,
on.
it sounded like it honestly sounded like something that came out of Pokemon.
Yeah, that
Anywho,
too.
just.
Yeah, no, it's the
My brain being weird. Don't mind me.
All right, let's see. He kind of does it for a bit, and then suddenly, we cut away to what's going on. Okay, we cut away to what's going actually on in the down in the main room. It's Travis, you see, as the two of you start pouring it into the pouring some stuff. What did you grab?
Absinthe.
Oh God! To be fair, rich people totally would have absinthe in there.
Yep.
You're pouring it in there.
But
Travis, you're the one who
actually had absinthe.
Possibly.
I want to say she may have.
No.
she may have heard of it.
She's heard of it.
Yeah,
She's
it's like-
heard of it.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
does,
It's definitely like infamous.
The thing to remember is she does hang around with her brother a lot. They are at this point over 21.
Okay.
The brother.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yuki is over 21 at this point.
Also,
So-
they're
Okay.
from Japan, and they
Anyways.
only
The
need
drinking
to be
age in
20.
Japan is lower.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
anyways, you kind of glance at them over at the punch bowl, like wondering, like Travis, you kind of wondering what's going on, and you look up at the window, like there's one of those giant windows that gives you kind of a view of the pool, and you kind of like just kind of look out. You see some people milling out there. There's lights on. The sun has set at this point, and you see something. You see like you kind of squint your eyes. You see like what's that? What's those red dots? And suddenly you see a large Doberman
Oh no.
carrying a Kori with a Kunmon valiantly trying to dissuade it to drop its partner.
Am I riding its head?
You're on its head, kind of. As it is, and you realize it is running straight towards that giant window. What do you do, Travis?
Yikes.
I imagine that you had your part. Vorvomon and Tapirmon were kind of chilling outside, so they are present.
Good.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And if they're not, and if they fancy themselves clever in any way, they might just simply walk straight in and get something to eat.
Yes.
No one can see me anyway,
No
so
one can see 'em.
Get something
That would be
to
a
eat.
con.
Okay, like I want to.
Steal some of the punch.
I would say this.
no.
This would be a conversation. This could be very much a Tapirmon. You gotta go steal some food.
No one can see
Okay,
us.
yeah, let's rewind the clock here, because, like, we just kind of cut this, and then we do a flashback, because I want to see this scene unfold.
My God.
Tapirmon and Borvomon, you're kind of sitting on the stoop, because, like, at the very least, Travis wanted you to stay outside, just so someone didn't trip over you and cause an awkward situation, and Tapirmon decided to keep Borvomon company.
We're not that klutzy. We're not gonna trip people.
No, but they can't see you, and like Travis is not also. I feel like that's unreasonable for Travis.
Yeah,
Try-
I get it.
He's trying to keep
But if you,
complications to a minimum.
yeah, but Pokemon would be very much be like, I'm not gonna trip people. I can keep track of where people are, even if they can't see me. What do you want?
So yeah, the two.
right. Well, I remember this was also an argument we had
Come on.
literally in I had with Vorvomon literally in session 1 of like get out of the way. There are people there. As people naturally walk around him, and he's like, why?
Much.
Remember that? I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
I remember that. You remember that? Yeah. Yeah.
On
So
one
as,
hand, it's boss. On the other hand, like other humans aren't boss. Who cares?
yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah. So Borvomon is kind of just chilling on the stoop, kind of watching a few people come in every now and again. And it's like you kind of suddenly you hear Borvomon's stomach hurts. The hungers.
The hungers.
The
The hunger
hungers.
sounds.
Sit there for a minute. ... Hey, you want to go get some food?
Are you sure we should?
No one can see us anyway. We'll be in and out before the others even know we're there.
You guys, you do catch a whiff. Oh, the wafting scent of something that smells quite tasty. They're little like
I feel like-
barbecue quiches.
Yeah,
That's what I'm going to say they are.
I guess you're right.
We'll just be careful.
I like to think you kind of like sliding across like alongside a wall at one point, just trying to be
I can see them
stealthy.
both doing that.
Stealthy. And the best part is that one point during this whole thing, there is a single like girl in the party who kind of looks and kind of follows them scooting along Like, nothing comes of it. It's just like, wait, what? There's just this one random person who's like, kind of just looks around, no one else sees it. Kind of looks at the punch she's drinking. Shh.
Yay!
That's actually the reason why I really wanted you guys to do this, because I just immediately pictured just one person being able to see them and just like, wait, what?
Do they steal some punch?
Nope.
Oh god.
This is before this is spiked. This is a flag.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
That would be so funny.
That would be. They'd be useless in a fight at that point.
But yes, no, you kind of like, you kind of just, I just picture like you see one of the people they have catering kind of sets down a tray of those like, you know, like their barbecue pulled pork and little wonton like cups. Not saying like this this is actually something I pretty much have exactly done. They are really tasty.
You have. I was like, are they making something that a normal person would make, or are they making something you would make?
You know what? I create this world right now. I can put what I want. And I cook stuff, so this is what it is.
I mean, that's fair.
So, yeah, so like when the caterer sets it down, walks away, you just see out of the bottom of the frame a Borvamon claws kind of pull the thing down underneath the, like, so you're, like, they're sitting underneath, like, the table curtains, kind of
Oh, so
snacking.
we're under the table
Yes.
eating them.
Eating them.
Yeah.
Bonus. Hey, we're out of the way.
Yeah, no, I totally picture that's how you guys are. Now that we've established that, back to Travis and his impending doom.
Right. Okay. So, how long does Travis have?
You have a few moments. So just like, what is your first instinct to do? Like, you see it bounding, and you see it like it's coming up.
I mean, if it's literally just a few moments, then Travis just freezes up. Like, Travis does not have anything that he can. Travis has been in like 4 fights, so
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know if you were trying to.
Maybe 4 fights is okay. What he would do if he had enough time to react. So if he's not just freezing up and he's past that, then he would look to see if anybody is on the other side of the window.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anyone right in front of it on the outside, but there are a couple of people inside that are right by.
Am I inside?
You are inside.
Yes. So if my character has his wits about him and is able to react, then he basically is gonna like try and get them out of the way of the window.
All right.
And if he has no time, it's probably physically.
All right. Regardless of how you say this, we're gonna just have you roll to overcome adversity. Roll plus shield.
Yay.
So.
Ouch.
That's what I thought. 8. A half
Okay.
success.
On a hit, you overcome the danger or obstacle. On a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you how your victory is temporary or costly. So what I'm going to say is, you didn't have enough time to like verbally try to convince them to walk away. You actually had to kind of do something to physically to make them kind of get out.
I physically, I'm like, hi. You need to. I'm pushing them.
Yay.
Yeah, so you get them out of the way.
But the window does actually shatter, right?
Yes. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. The effect of this town is going to explain this one away.
Yes.
Because they're not nice, perfect day.
Isn't Cody on it?
Cody?
Corey?
Yeah, Corey is being dragged into it, and it kind of crashes into it. It kind of skids.
So, what it looks like for people is that Corey smashes straight through the window on his own.
But Corey's being held up by a set of teeth.
Well,
right, but like, especially if Corey is jostled out of the him being floating will be hard to explain, but him going through the window is obvious. They don't know why, but a child came straight through the window.
Poor Corey. This is twice now. First
Um,
it
A
was
preteen
Miramon.
straight through the window. Whoops.
First
but
it
yeah,
was Miramon.
He's been through worse. He lived through Kokomon.
but yes, we'll worry about how the somebody else's problem field works with this later, because basically people are going to try to rationalize it the best they can.
Right. And so, like, unless there's like video evidence, the kid was floating on the ground. No one's gonna notice that. Kid hit the ground, rolling around. He's hurt somehow.
Well, they might their brains might it might be saying like, oh, it was like some kind of like he was kind of it was some sort of mangy dog or something that showed
Right.
up. But
Something through the window.
Yeah, everyone's kind of panics and scatters as Doberman slides and kind of knocks over the food table and the punch that was just spiked.
Damn it.
Which you see,
And I'm assuming at this point Vorfomon and Tapirmon hear this.
well, considering they were
Or
under
were
said
they-
table.
Okay. I didn't know if there was more than one food table.
No, it was the
Like
main
if they were
food table.
segmented. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and also like I described it as like the size of a Great Dane. So, not
Deer in the
small.
headlights look.
Yeah, it's just like, and also like as the thing is like, looks like it's just a for Candlein upstairs. You see it, and just about done. You go. It's not supposed to make that. Excuse
What
me.
was
I think we
that?
should. I think we might want to check on my sister.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Dormon.
Yeah, Dormon kind of jumps on you, and you kind of run down there. You kind of come to this room. Corey, you kind of like get up. You have been, you kind of rub your neck because you've been kind of held up by your shirt for a little too long.
Thrown through glass.
I mean, thankfully it was the kind of movie effects glass, so you don't actually have any cuts. But
Still, ow.
yeah, as Doberman slowly gets up to his feet with a punch bowl upside down on its head.
Oh no, is he gonna be drunk? Did any get in his mouth? These are serious questions. No, I'm kidding.
Tawny?
Yeah.
You were kind of on the other side of this table because you were not expecting a Doberman. So
Yes.
like, because you were just finished pouring the thing into the punch bowl, and you were just like, this might be fun. And suddenly, Doberman, you are knocked out. You're on the other side of the tables are on their side up.
Yeah.
You're on one side, and then on the other side is the Doberman. What do you do? Notably, Ariana is looking at you and looking at the other thing and like, what is wrong with that dog?
Wait, she sees it?
Yes.
Does everyone see it?
No. Everyone else is
Digidestined,
scattering.
in other words.
Well, whatever.
It kind
whatever,
of makes
whatever turns it
sense.
on.
It kind of makes sense if her brother can see it, she can see it.
Yeah. Whatever qualifies could qualify both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's just part of a fabled lineage, destined to set this town free from its digital shackles.
So I think I just find this I'm just
That's
gonna find
more
like a mop or something, like a mop or a broom or something like that. Something that I can just kind of like snap and then use it as a weapon.
I'm thinking here. I'm trying to think of what would be the best thing.
Or fire poker.
Fire poker.
Fire poker.
Yeah, because I was thinking the other thing was like, no, I don't want to give Tawny an actual sword, like the mantle, like the decorative swords on top of the mantle. I'm like, no, let's go with the fire poker.
Fire poker. I mean, because they're still sharp,
Mm-hmm.
but so it could be actually used as a weapon.
Yeah.
So once you have a head, actually stick it in the fire and get it hot.
I don't think you have time for that. Also, I don't think the
Definitely
fire is
given
lit.
that there's a fire lit too.
Yeah, I also don't think there's a fire lit. I think what it is the DVR machine is put in front of the fireplace.
Yep.
Ow!
Alright.
So yeah, but like the other big thing is do you say anything to Ariana as you go off to get the
Doberman.
no, the fire poker. before you, because you have to go and run and grab it. And so she looked at you and say, "What's wrong with that dog?"
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Here's a question. The table's been turned. Oriana can see Digimon. Does she turn and see Barbomon and Tapirmon?
She kind of peeks over and she sees two more. She kind of cowers back and kind of like starts standing there, kind of rocking a little.
Well, I think at this point, Barbomon's probably gonna go get Travis.
Yeah.
They're in the same room, right?
Yeah.
Barbomon goes off and gets boss.
Yeah, I just picture Vorvamon kind of steps to your side and just kind of does a verbal version of a salute, I guess, is like, kind of like, what do you want me to do, boss?
I mean, he could literally do, like, not like a salute, but like the feet together, kind of like...
The snap to attention,
thing.
like...
Yeah, snap to attention. Could do that.
I'm here, boss. What do I do?
I need to remember a thing. Where's that? Where's the link to this? Hold on. I need to find the... I didn't load up all the rules. Also, the rules are in like 15... Are in a handful of documents. So, here we are. Okay, here are the rules. Blah, blah, blah. Conditions. Here we are. Okay. I need... Okay. Right. Okay. So, we have, so he's going there. He's like, I'm like, oh, fight it.
Barbomon, you got it, boss. I'm ready. Let's go.
Right. Well, I'm recalling my character still has afraid.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. I have not cleared that from before. Nobody has noticed because it only comes into play. Travis, I'm willing to bet that Travis didn't run into anything over the last few weeks.
Yep.
And possibly ignored signs of something to not encounter something.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes.
That does sound like.
All right. How does Volvromon strike out at Dobermon here?
Give me a hot second.
Either one of you can explain that. So
he uses his attack hot second.
Oh,
it's a very, very small amount of fire for only a second.
Well, actually, the only attack that I'm seeing that he has is called Petite Flame.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
So so he's gonna spew a small, high temperature flame out of his mouth.
Just a little fire.
He's gonna try and light Dobermon on fire.
Right.
Yes.
Try being the keyword.
All right, so Travis, you have to roll plus fire, and I think you're taking a -2 on that because you are afraid.
Yep. So my total is -1. Okay, a 7 is still a medium success. So.
All right. So, when you go toe to. So, like, I'm just gonna.
Is this toe to toe? Is this like a?
Yes, because I'm gonna say because Dobermon is soaked in very flammable, spiked punch right now.
Sure. Okay.
Oh no.
Hey, you didn't know that.
Right. So I'm gonna do this one's gonna be like on 7 to 9. You and your opposition both choose one. I am going to create an opportunity for your allies because being on fire is extremely distracting.
Okay.
And then he does something to me.
Yep. Yeah, so let's see. I remember what the conditions. So I get to move conditions. Yeah, so you kind of he kind of and you are looking at a burning dog but instead of like it just like you expect, like most things when on fire, it's like I'm on fire, It stoically just stands up and just glares at Travis.
Travis is like on his butt, backing up. I'm guessing.
Yeah, as you see this like fiery dog, it's like looking like a freaking hellhound right now. You are feeling
Isn't it already a hellhound?
I'm gonna say you're gonna mark hopeless. Yeah, because I feel like that's
All
like
right.
if you're already afraid. But
yeah,
this
I'm
is
already afraid, so now hopeless.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
But this is when Kendall and Ethan walk in the room, and Ken, it looks like quite the party because there's a broken window, tables turned, and a fiery hellhound in the middle of it.
Right. I guess the other
Whoa.
opportunity could also potentially be they're focused on me now.
Yep. No, like I'm definitely saying, like, and yeah, it's also on fire. Like, it doesn't like being on fire. Let's not get wrong. It's just being badass right now as well, and just kind of like pushing on in spite of it.
Trying. Oh. Well, Ken's gonna see. She can see that Doberman is going after Travis.
Yeah, he's like doing the slow step towards Travis. Vorvelman's probably standing between the two of them, kind of arms out, kind of like.
I protect you, boss. Yeah, she's gonna tell Doruman to get his attention.
What? You're not gonna throw a rock at it?
There's nothing to throw at it this time.
There's a punch ball.
It was on its head.
A punch ball. No, this time she's gonna have Doruman grab its attention.
All right, yeah. So
and see what we can do from there.
All right, yeah. This is going to be a overcome adversity here. This one is.
Okay. Trying to remember what to roll against. Give me
plus shield.
Okay. Thank you. Do.
Trying to remember which. Does anyone else? Just from my memory, does anyone else have any other conditions marked right now?
Nope.
I have angry marked.
All right, that's not going to apply to this.
Yeah, I don't think that applies to me.
Yeah.
No, because that's yeah.
Those are for the quiet that affects the quiet empathy moves.
7.
All right. On a 7 to 9, you overcome the danger obstacle. I will tell you how your victory is temporary or costly.
Fantastic. What happens?
Well, Doraemon gets his attention, all right, because you kind of goes in and kind of fires like pellet sprays at it. No doubt, breaking some priceless china in the room.
Gonna have to apologize for that later.
But it's more like it just kind of knocks Doraemon to the side of the room where it kind of skids up against the fireplace, and now its attention is fully on Doraemon. But he skids up again right next to the fireplace where Tawny has emerged wielding a fire poker like it was Excalibur.
Oh dear.
Pretty sure that's not how fire pokers work.
I'm just picturing like she is just brandishing it.
Yar.
I'm also pretty sure fire pokers are not Excalibur.
It's called a metaphor or simile.
I understand.
So what is Tawny doing?
That's all right.
With
You
that
can
fire
turn around.
She is going right for Doberman.
All right. Roll plus fire because you're gonna punch it up.
What is that? Oh wait, total. 9.
All right. Does anyone want to spend team to bump that up to a 10 and help out Tawny with her fire poker assault?
I'll do it.
Travis is not actually in a position to do that, and
Ken will do it.
Yeah, if not, I can.
Well, why don't we give Corey a chance to do that, because you have been kind of... You've been manhandled and been kind of sidelined for most of this session, so...
Yeah.
Yes, let Corey do it.
And I guess by manhandled, I should say mon-handled? Dog-handled? I don't know. Dogmon-handled?
Mhm.
Dogmon, really?
We made the same joke last time. I just
I
said
know.
a dog-mon, not dogmon.
Those are two different things.
So how do you... you just spend the team and that adds +1. What does Corey do to help? Corey or Kunmon?
Probably, send Kunmon to, Sting.
Yes, and you finally, after like, it's like the 50th sting, he finally, the neurotoxin starts finally kicking in. Spend that team. And, it looks like it's about to lash away, and then, so Tony kind of starts banging it on the head with the fire poker.
Oh dear.
And it was about to thing, but then, so alright, so get to pick one from your punch it up list.
Okay. Where's my punched up list?
Should be at the top of your playbook moves. You remember the little dots on the side can give you shortcuts.
I know. You literally, as you said that, I was looking.
It should. I think you passed it here.
Okay. Stats. Here. Play blows. Let's see. Leave a marker in your opposition. Create an opening for your partner, giving them +1 forward to go toe-to-toe. Keep someone safe, or inspire or empower your partner. Leave a mark on your opposition.
Alright, yeah, so you just kind of bash it.
The only one that would really work.
Yeah, that's fine.
My partner isn't doing anything because my partner's too busy stealing food.
I mean, your partner could start doing things. You know, it doesn't have to always be you striking out at it.
I know, but at this point, I'm expecting that my partner also cannot digivolve.
Yes, so. Yep, so as you kind of bang on it, is like, it just kind of like, Rrr! It kind of just takes in a deep breath. As I quickly look up its Wikimon page, because I forgot to pull that up already.
That only might be slightly useful.
Where did my Rubik's Cube go?
Oh, I've been fiddling with it. It should be around here.
I'd like to fiddle with it as well.
Here you go, yeah. But anyways, yeah, so it kind of gives it a roar, and suddenly it's like, Tawny, you get kind of, your poker, you swing down for another blow, and your poker, and it kind of just stops there, and there's just like, you see in spectral chains kind of binding it in place.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, you kind of yank it, it doesn't move out of this, it's just kind of locked away, it just doesn't seem to want to move when you want to move it, where you want to move it. Corey, you finally have kind of gotten yourself dusted off the ground after being troubled. Mm-hmm. Like, you see this flaming dog bearing down on Tawny,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems to be just relentless right now. And also, you have been dragged by this thing for like a couple of miles, honestly. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what is going through your head about this thing?
Kind of realizing that, okay, we need to get it out of here.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to kill a lot of people.
if we don't get it out of here.
Okay. There's that big pool in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably don't want to
Well, we knew the pool was good.
this, probably don't want to set the house on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So, just something to point out there.
Yeah, probably. How close are the others?
Like, you're basically, it's kind of like a big room that kind of opens directly out, and supposed to open directly out onto, like, the pool patio, and they're...
Yeah, how close are Ken and Travis to them?
Ken is on the opposite side of the room, but Travis is probably pretty close to you, because he was by the window when Doberman broke in, and I figured once it broke in is kind of when it dropped you.
Yeah, probably call Travis over there.
Yeah.
And tell him that we need to get him to get Doberman out of the house.
So Travis, you get called over by Corey and get told all that. So what do you do? Because you two of you together now.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I guess. Sure. Vorvamon wouldn't get set on fire. Yeah, that's probably good.
Vorfromon, I'm pretty much made of lava, boss. I'm not gonna get set on fire.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah.
All right. So how are you going to try to get him out of the house? Because you got are you going to tell someone to do something, or you got something you and Kunman could do, or?
Travis is very yeah.
If
I mean,
anyone
it
else
sounded
has...
like that was for Corey, but
and like if you want, like I said, if you told Travis and you want him to do stuff, you can definitely pass the ball on to him too.
I mean, is he still angry at me? I could go to the thing. Yeah, I could maybe do a thing. I look down for push him in when get like a something to throw.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Okay, I'm behind here. Where are Tawny and where's Tawny? Or
Tawny is okay. Let's say the room has like four sides. You have the entrance to like the entryway kind of area, which is where Kendallin is. You have the table barricade where Ariana is behind. Then on opposite of the tables is the mantle where the fire pit where Tawny is kind of staring down this thing. And then opposite of the entryway is where the the window door, patio door that is now a hole.
Sure. So am I across from Ariana,
you're by the window,
or
you're kind of like 90 degree.
Okay.
You're equal distance to Ariana and to the fireplace.
I'm looking over to it. Does she have... Do I see that there's a bottle there? Potentially still full of some more alcohol.
Sure.
All right. So Travis runs to there. He's going around the side and picks up the bottle and runs to the side with the thing with the pool by it. And are there doors? Are they open?
Well, there was a door. Now it's just open.
To the pool? Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, it jumped over the pool and crashed in. because Kunman was stabbing it.
Oh, wait. Okay, Pool is out front, or he ran in through the back? He came in through the back. Okay.
Yeah, he came in through the back of the
Okay.
house.
Okay. So I go back over there.
Yep.
I'm like, okay. He gathers up whatever's left of his courage and hope, and like shouts like something like, "Hey, ugly!"
Hello, are you?
Oh.
And then the bottle thrown.
Anna, what is wrong with your cat?
I don't know.
Is Willow being weird?
Yeah.
Roll
yes.
to overcome
We can't
adversity.
hear you. We cannot hear. Yeah, I'm like, this is definitely a roll to overcome adversity here.
Yeah.
What-
I was just.
Good thing it's not any of the moves that he has penalties in, because he hasn't been made insecure. Oh man.
Woo! Nice roll, man. Nice roll.
All right then. All right, overcome adversity.
Okay, sorry, I had to juggle windows there.
How do you star moves?
That's an advance that you get from.
Okay. I might consider that, because it's the only thing my character's really good at.
Yeah,
Which just sort of means generically he's good at climbing and throwing and running away and.
Yeah, the thing with starred moves is if anyone in the group has the move starred, everyone gets the benefit.
Oh, that's neat.
So the idea is this is the thing that you bring out in the group.
Okay. All right, so the
check on
thing
your
is thrown, and then immediately
Figure out what's going on in there.
Travis is going away. I actually, okay, I also had to instruct Vorvomon to, like, you probably need to push him once I'm done with this.
I'm on it, boss.
So the thing is, so I'm shouting, the flame
It just kind of
liquid is thrown.
Yeah, you kind of it just goes up
outside.
What's going on?
Outside. Probably can't jump over the pool. Dives into the pool. Tries to desperately swim to the other side. Get out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do it, and it's just kind of it's just pissed off at you right now. All right. So yeah, I assume this is where you get Porvomon kind of does a tackle to shove it into the pool.
And then Vorvomon, once
Into
he
the
gets,
water.
Yeah.
It kind of I'm just gonna say, because you rolled well, this is just kind of all part of the same continuity. Like, this is what you do. So
Okay.
it goes
That was pretty significant. Yeah.
Who rushes out after the Doberman here? Because now it is no longer in the room.
Right.
I'm going because we just found the thing we were looking for the last 2 days.
Right.
Is Tony following out?
Yes.
Tony.
And what about Corey?
Yep, she's coming.
Yeah, he was probably right after Travis.
All right.
Yeah, I imagine, because you were closest to Travis, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
I want to put this in the thing. Because this is kind of your thing. Is like, Kunman is like saying we need to. I'm going to try to be a little GME on this and say, like, this is probably a point where Kunman is really hitting on we need to fight this guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Were you being jammy by that?
I'm saying I'm sorry if I'm putting words in people's mouths, like taking good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like I want you two to have. I want.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm just trying to get
Yeah,
dialogue.
Kunman is getting on. Sorry, now I don't want to.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it was just kind of uncomfortable.
Why? What was?
It's just now feeling uncomfortable.
Okay. Sorry. Actually, you know what? Looking at how late it is, this will be a cliffhanger. Because it's like almost 10 o'clock. But it's just like, it's in the water, but it's kind of like everyone's kind of stepping on, and it's kind of like slowly stepping forward. I thought we might be able to end this, but guess not. All right, end of session moves here. I updated that recently. So, all right. We're going to do. I guess anyone want to go first for this? I will give you the prompt. Otherwise, I'll just pick someone at random.
I don't remember.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start with Tawny, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. Who made an impact on your character this session?
Does it have to be a player character?
No, it does not.
I'm gonna go with what's her name?
Ariana?
Ariana, yes.
All right. Gain a tie with Ariana, and then you get to choose one. Do you see them as an ideal, a warning, or a comfort?
How do you spell her name?
I have no idea.
Ariana.
Thank you.
That's what I have in my notes, at least. So
That's fine.
Ariana.
I think it's two N's, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm sitting there trying to spell it in my head. I'm like, how
I figured you had it written down somewhere.
No, actually. It was one of those
details.
It was one of those like brainstorming
It's
at
more
work.
of the I'm trying to figure out how you spell it.
We'll go with the spelling you were just given.
By Ray? Oh, okay.
One N.
One N? I've seen it spelled both ways.
So, all right, and choose one. Do you see her as an ideal, a warning, or a comfort?
Comfort.
All right. State how you found relief in the connection and either clear a condition or add a team to the pool.
Because it was someone that basically accepted the parts of me that usually people are trying to stop.
Okay. So, do you have a condition? You don't have a condition mark, do you?
Let me check. Nope.
All right, so we'll add a team to the pool. All right. Corey.
How do I know how many teams I have?
It's not.
You've got to go to the.
It's
what
it's
you're
shared.
on.
Huh?
It's a shared resource. It's on the player reference.
But when you're on roll, if you go to viewing sheets, you can switch to table, and table will tell you exactly how many points we have.
Yeah, I just already added it to
Okay.
there. So.
Yeah, that was something I was trying to figure out.
Yep, that's fine. All right, actually, Corey, who made an impact on you this session? Do you want me to circle back to you on that one?
Yeah, because right now I'm trying to decide between two.
Yep. All right. Kendallin, who made an
Hi.
impact on you this session?
I think we're gonna have to go with Ethan.
Okay. Do you view it as them as an ideal, a warning, or a comfort?
A comfort, because while he was doing all the testings, he wasn't doing anything that would damage my partner. He was making sure that he was safe. Yeah, that.
Okay. All right.
So gain a tie with Ethan and clearing condition.
Or add a team to the pool.
Well, I'm clearing a condition because I have a condition.
Okay, that's fine.
That's okay. Never mind.
So. All right. Travis, who made an impact on you this session?
Who did make an impact on me? This is any kind of impact?
Like I said, that's why the three things afterwards is an ideal, a warning, or a comfort. So you can have a negative impact.
Right. It's probably Tawny, since we had a bit of an argument.
Okay.
So it's the only character that my character really interacted with.
Okay. Do you view it as an ideal, a warning, or a comfort?
I mean, probably more of a warning.
Okay.
If anything.
So, all right. A warning. State what they did that you struggle against and increase your resolve.
I mean, they said something that was inconvenient to my character's potential social life. And then literally is like, why do you care in the first place? Which frustrates my character.
Mhm.
And so that's it.
Okay.
Again,
All right.
resolve? Really? Okay.
Yeah, because basically, resolve is kind of gained by seeing the stuff that you are like it's like the frustration and both with others and yourself kind of increases your resolve. To
Okay.
kind of... All right, Corey.
Probably Kunmon.
All right. Again, a tie to Kunman, and then do you see them as an ideal, a warning, or a comfort?
Warning.
Okay. State what they did that you struggle against.
Just the argument, with needing to digivolve and just the needing to fight versus not fight.
Okay. All right. So, and like I said, increase your resolve. All right. That's it for the end of session move. Thanks for joining us. As always, you can join our Discord with the link on the description or on the on our Twitch channel itself to discuss the channel or channel adjacent topics or what else you want to. Like, what would you do with a dinosaur fruit? You can also follow us on Twitter at TalesAcross to get updates from us and be notified when the channel goes live. Character art is done by friend of the show, Carl. Links below to their DeviantArt and Ko-fi account. Finally, like and subscribe to get future content and help us reach a wider audience. So, to those watching us in the past, present, and future, don't gate crash parties. And good night. Okay. So, how do you guys think it went tonight?
Good. I guess. Oh, I can't hear anything again.